Storm moved into western Cuyahoga County just before 7 o'clock tonight. Our live team coverage continues now with News Channel 5's John Cosick, who was there to greet it.
Yeah, Danita, fortunately, some of the energy we saw in those pictures from Monroeville and Lorain County dissipated as the storm moved in, but that's not to say it did not pack one heck of a punch. The line of storms ripped into Westlake at the tail end of the evening rush, quickly turning roadways into rivers. After a few minutes of rain, some had to deal with hail of various sizes, the threat of which was enough to prompt Nick here to duck his SUV into a gas station for cover.
I came here to try to avoid a little bit of hail damage because I was out driving around and I started hearing it hitting my roof, and that's the last thing I want to deal with.
He at least had the protection of his Hummer. Ron wasn't as lucky.
I was trying to beat it, but if I'd stayed on, I might have made it, but it was coming too fast.
He certainly didn't want to be on 90 between Hilliard and McKinley, as a quick falling rain led to faster rising waters and center lane flooding in both directions. On Nicky Avenue in North Ridgeville, the problem a little more severe, as this viewer video shows, forcing Brian and Melissa Corey here to get creative. Oh, and remember Nick, who was worried about his SUV getting dinged? Well, obviously he wasn't too concerned. You were worried about hail?
Yeah, just a little bit, but I mean, you got to make the best of it when it rains in Cleveland.
What did you do?
I just went, a little off-roading, a little mudding, just trying to make the best of things, have a little fun.
I tell you what, it may have felt like you needed an off-road vehicle out there with some of the road closures that we had because of the flooding. ODOT even had to deal with both flooding and debris on some of their roads, all of which they hope to have open by the morning. Live in the newsroom, John Cosick, News Channel 5.
All right, thank you very much.